Good morning, motherfuckers. I have not made a vlog in quite a while. I kind of had this idea that I would make one once a month at least, and I obviously haven't done that. It's been so long since I actually sat down with this camera and did anything, and I'm always doing this. This is, I think, is like the third time I've sat down and said, I haven't made a video in a long time, and I don't do that because this camera is a piece of shit and it's really hard to work with, and yeah, I'm just lazy. Because the camera is kind of a piece of shit, but I could get over it. I mean, it's pretty easy to just film something and then set it up on the computer to yeah, I mean, it takes a long time, but so I can't like make something at noon and have it done at 4, but I could still be making something, I guess is the point. I don't actually really know what to talk about in these things most of the time. I originally used vlogging as a way of meeting people and interacting with new people, and I've met a lot of people already through vlogging, so it's like I don't feel like I need to meet more people. But on a certain level, I feel like I need to continue to make vlogs just so that people know that I'm still alive and still here. For the past 3 months, I've just been saving money, using it to pay off bills when I can, just trying to get out of debt. Every once in a while, I'll like reach some hurdle, and I'll have something paid off, and I'll basically say, I'm out of debt, but I'm not really out of debt. I'm like, I have several hurdles to go before I'm completely debt-free, don't have anything to pay for, and don't have any expenses. And that's going to take me the rest of this year, I think. But I've been really good about it. And I remember when I was younger, I had this friend who never had any money, but he was eating out every night. He was going to restaurants, ordering pizzas, ordering things to be delivered, and he just did not manage his money very well because he was always eating out. And I realized that's what I've been doing. I guess it's happened a couple times to me now where I'll just start to get lazy and I'll eat out more, and that's where all my money goes. And I just have to stop doing that. Like I decided to start taking a photograph of the food that I eat whenever I go out to a restaurant. And I forgot to do it last time that I went out, but I've been pretty good about it. And doing that has actually made me eat out less, because then I have a visual record of every time I purchase food that's way too expensive that somebody else made. You'll have to forgive me, I have a bit of a cold. I have a really sore throat and a stuffed up nose. I don't really feel sick other than that. I had this goal of, like, before spring gets here, of going through all of my stuff and like deciding what I'm going to get rid of and what I'm going to keep, and like getting rid of a lot of stuff. And I've pretty much managed to do that. And when I say stuff, I mean like collectible card games that I collected back in the 90s, and books, and board games, and action figures, like nerd stuff. Most of the stuff that I've gone through and sorted, but I haven't gotten rid of the stuff that I don't want anymore, or that I'm not going to keep. And it's kind of hard to figure out what to do with that, because I have like a huge box full of action figures, and I can't just like give them to a kid, because they're Spawn action figures, or they're horror movie action figures. Like, they're not really suitable for children, I guess. They were nerd things that I just put up on shelves and collected. But I do have these boxes of things, boxes of items that I have collected over the years. I just don't know how to get rid of them. The good news as part of that, though, is that I had boxes and boxes and boxes of collectible card games, and I have gone through all of them. It feels good to have resolved that, but at the same time, I don't know what to do with these cards that I want to get rid of. Like, I could put up an auction on eBay, but it's kind of a crapshoot as to whether or not people would find it and bid on it. It's weird, too, because the cards that I'm keeping, for the most part, I'm keeping for nostalgic reasons. Because I don't really play these card games anymore. Every once in a while I'll have a friend who displays some sort of interest in them or questions me about them, and so I'll bring the cards out and say, here, this is how you play. But a lot of times they don't carry it very far. Like, once I bring the cards out, I'm like, well, I don't really want to learn this complex game that you seem to know inside and out. And that's a little disheartening. One of the things I did, I have so many Deadlands cards that I played Doctor Who episodes while, like, I played them on my TV while I was sorting them. So I'd sit in front of my TV and sort these cards. And I'm just going to show you an image. That's how many Doctor Who episodes played on my television while I sorted cards. It was some ungodly amount of time. 45 and a half hours. That's an estimate. I think I rounded up there, but this is a really, really long video about my life.